Hi, this is Mike from Mike's Unboxing Reviews and How To, and today we're going to take a look at the Wiley Fox Spark X. Okay, so this is the Wiley Fox Spark X. Now, Wiley Fox, if you've not heard of them before, are a British company which are making mobile phones and trying to compete with the big boys from China, etc. And most of their phones have got an unusual quirk, whereas instead of installing a raw or bloated version of Android, they've gone for the more simple CyanogenMod mod, which is basically a custom version of the Android ROM and is available for customization and doesn't carry a lot of the bloatware that some of the Google phones do. Now, this is now 2018. This phone was released in 2016. And Cyanogen at the time was quite a good thing. Unfortunately, around about Christmas time, Cyanogen have kind of forked in the road and decided they're not going to keep on supporting that model or that way of releasing code. So now Wiley Fox have had no option but to go back to the stock versions of Android. Now, this particular version, I'm not entirely sure what's going to be on there. It could be CyanogenMod or it could be Android Nugget. We'll find out when we turn it on. But that's a basic introduction of what Wiley Fox are and what they do. Now let's get straight into it and unbox this and see what we get for our money. Now, talking of money, this particular phone is retailing on Amazon at the moment for a ridiculously low $69.97, which I'll put a link in the description below so you can check out for yourself. Originally this phone would have retailed for somewhere around £130, £140, but obviously time's gone on and newer phones have come out, so this has been reduced quite heavily. So if you're looking for a decent spec phone for £70 or thereabouts, might be worth checking out. Anyway, let's have a look and see what we get in the box. So while I'm unboxing this, let's just go through a quick list of some of the specs. Now, as I said, it comes with the CyanogenMod OS 13, Android 6.0. It could be a newer version, but we'll find out, let's say, when we fire it up. Dimensions, you're looking at 154 by 78 by a very small 8.7mm. Weight-wise, you're looking at 162 grams. Processor-wise, it's a quad-core processor running at 1.3 GHz, and it's the MediaTek MT6735. The GPU in it is the ARM Mali T720, if that means anything to you. 16 gigabytes of onboard storage, 2 gigabytes of RAM, and you've got a dual SIM slot, which is a combo slot, which will take either 2 SIMs or a SIM and an SD card. And the SD cards, you can put a 32, 64 or 128 in there. So we've got some nice packaging here, and here's the phone itself. And if you can pick that out, it's actually got a screen protector on it already out of the box, which is quite nice. And there you can see the Wiley Fox logo on the back of the phone. 13 megapixel autofocus camera with LED flash. You've got your Wiley Fox logo, and on the back it looks like you've got a speaker grill of some sort. Moving around to the front, you've got your earpiece, and you've got your front-facing 8 megapixel shooter. Battery-wise in there, you've got a 3000 mAh removable battery, so that's good. So if the battery fails or anything goes wrong with it, you can quite easily replace the battery, so that's quite nice. And it's actually, the back is quite a kind of a grippy feel to it. So it's not going to slide out of your hand very easily, so that's quite nice. So that's the phone. And let's see what else we get in our accessory box. So bit of cardboard, don't need that. USB charging cable, which is micro USB to USB. What do we get in here? There's the battery itself. So I'll rip that open straight away. That's quite a chunky battery. 3.8 volts and let's say 3000 milliamp. A instruction leaflet on how to cobble everything together. Won't be using that. Also in there, guarantee manual, multi-language, etc. And what else have we got here? This is another foreign language booklet and another foreign language booklet. So that's everything in the box. Let's have a look and see how we take this thing apart, and let's put a battery inside it. So it looks like you just peel it open from the back. And there you can see you've got the slots for a SD card there and dual SIM slots. So I was incorrect in my previous statement. You can actually use 2 SIM cards at the same time with an SD card, which is quite a nice feature. So stick the battery in. I'm not going to put an SD card or a SIM card in, not for this particular unboxing, doesn't seem any point. So we're just going to fire up and see what it's like. So there we go. And even with the battery in, it doesn't feel massively heavy. Let's turn it on and see what we get. So there's the Wiley Fox logo. And that's quite a nice bright, punchy display. Or at least it seems so at the moment. And again, this isn't going to be the fastest of phones. It's only a 1.3 GHz CPU, although it is quad-core. But one of the benefits of that is it's not going to drain your battery massively quick. So there we are, we have our setup screen, so let's get started. Insert SIM card, well we haven't got one of those as I said, so we're going to skip that. Now we'll set up as a new phone. And we have to scan for Wi-Fi networks, so it's picked up quite a lot of networks already, so let's quickly put those details in. And it's now checking the network. Very, very exciting. And if you're still with me so far, well done, thanks very much. And at the moment I need all the subscribers I can get because YouTube are moving the goalposts all the time and channels are being demonetized and all sorts of bad things are happening, so thanks a lot for sticking with us. So here we are, we've got the option to add an account, so we won't do it on this particular instance, but obviously if you want to, you can do. And you have to agree to the Google services. And there's the time and date, which is correct, so we don't want to put a name in, and I won't bother putting any passwords in, and we'll set up all those things later. And then you've got an option to block unwanted calls. That's quite handy. I won't do that right now, I'll do that later. Now from that screen straight away I can tell this is the, well it looks like CyanogenMod mod. We'll check the settings in a minute and we'll see what we've got. And see it's doing updates. So straight away out of the box, if you can quite pick that up, it's saying that there is a system update is available. Right. Let's see what the update is. So an update is available for your system. So there we go, straight out of the box. If you can pick that up, it's got the option to go into Android 7, which is the Nugget version. So that's quite nice, so you're not going to be stranded with the old CyanogenMod mod, you can go straight into Nugget. So we will download that update. That's a 52 megabyte update, so I won't bore you with that, so we'll pause there. Okay, so we've done all the system updates to the Wiley Fox Spark X. And at the moment, currently, if we just have a look in the settings, we're currently looking at Android 7, and it's on, if you can see that, it's on the 1st of November 2017 patch. So considering this is January 2018, it's 2 months out of date on security patch level. No doubt there's going to be another update very shortly. So as far as updates are concerned, Wiley Fox have said that they're going to keep on updating these models as long as they possibly can. So I don't think it's going to be that unusual to see Oreo happening on one of these devices. So if you're thinking about buying it but you're a bit concerned that it's not going to get updated regularly, then I think it's probably going to be okay. Realistically, it's a £70 phone, so that equates to, I don't know, what's that, about $85, $90 or something. So it's not a massive expenditure for what is actually a really good little phone. Now, considering it's only a quad core and it's a 1.3, it's actually quite snappy and it's multitasking okay. Scroll in, let's have a look at a YouTube video. Hopefully I won't get a copyright strike for this. I shouldn't do because it's probably going to be one of mine. But as you can see, it's there's a little bit of a lag there, but it's not too bad at all. So all in all, after unboxing it and having a quick look and doing the updates, I think it's a pretty good phone. So if you're thinking of spending £70 or thereabouts on a new mobile for either just a spare or to give to your kids, or even just as a kind of a work phone, just so you don't have to worry about it getting broken or damaged or whatever, for that sort of money I think it's a great little phone. And I'll put some links in the description below, so if you want to get one you can check it out for yourself. So this has been the Wiley Fox Spark X. I've been Mike, this is Mike's Unboxing Reviews and How To, and we'll catch you again in the next video. Thanks for watching.